Good morning, welcome to Morning Outlook. This is Kim speaking. It really have very little out this morning in terms of any economic data. I say this morning we got at 1:30 we've got core retail sales for the US, but not really much of a move there either. We've got three central bank speakers. For the pound, we've got the Bank of England governor speaking, but that's on a conference hosted by Citi UK, which I don't suppose we'll see anything special come from that. Maybe something may get a bit of a theme from at 6 p.m. Fed chair speaking. Again, it's another conference. Was it Bay Area Council Business Hall of Fame Award ceremony? I doubt it then, perhaps. And then Lowe speaking at 10 p.m. Either way, they're out of our normal London session trading periods, so I won't be too fussed. Looking at the technicals then. We have the euro still edging its way up in this shorter term sort of move it's made. It's looking okay at the moment, maybe for some more upside. It's steady, retraced quite a bit yesterday and then pushed up there in the afternoon, and it's bouncing off daily pivot at the moment. So in fact I must adjust the daily pivot, so I do apologise. I'll do this whilst I just need to put them back to time range so that they're accurate. There we go, it's through the daily pivot there, that's fine. Looking at this at the moment, it would suggest that maybe we're sort of going to see a bit more continuation here, particularly this bar's it's just a new bar actually. It's just gone 8, new bar looking a bit more purposeful at the moment and maybe more upside potential. Nothing immediate to get into a trade for me or looking that good. The pound's not doing much. It struggled yesterday. It's this Brexit cloud hanging over the pound, and well, I think traders are probably still, it's quite a thinnish move. It looked like it was going to roll yesterday evening, and it just bounced and bounced and bounced, and eventually it's broken up through the highs of the afternoon. Actually, eventually it looked like it was selling off, but bounced up, consolidating. That 60-minute 50 seems to be holding it pretty well up until now. Maybe if we see a break of that, we could be down for the 200, but it does look softer. Lower highs in on the very shorter time frames, and it does look soft at the moment. But we still haven't got through that 60-minute 50. A break of that would be much more important. Okay, the dollar yen, well, still gaining some here and pushing down as I'm looking at it at the moment. Its lower highs not quite confirmed. The second one here, we had that shove up all of a sudden yesterday, just before 12 o'clock. So it looks like it's had a whole session of up movement there. It's just before 12 o'clock, but that soon rolled back there. And well, we just may be seeing a steady continuation of that original move. This was based on news. Again, as I say, it may just get a continuation to the downside there for the yen. Aussie dollar, sound all day yesterday, pushing up back towards these prior highs here into its monthly R2 area, still dancing around that sort of area. May just struggle to push through there. But its trend is up. It's got the potential at some stage, I guess. The only thing is, coming down to this 60-minute time frame, there's some divergence at the highs here. Just rolled over a little bit too much almost. It looks like, well, maybe it could get back towards that 60-minute 50 MA. So I'm just looking at that sort of move at the moment, looking just a tad on the soft side. Okay, that's the Aussie dollar, so just rolling over, losing its trend a bit there. Canadian dollar, so Canadian dollar daily wise, daily bearish pivot swing there, looking like it's got more downside from the dailies at least. 4 hourly a bit choppy where we're sitting. It's been hugging around this 4 hourly 50 for some time, but well, We'll see how it reacts. 60-minute wise back into the 34 daily pivot there. Air kissed. It's not quite caught that daily pivot. Oh, it may have actually. It has caught the daily pivot. Beg your pardon. Remember, this is the right one. I'm looking at another chart as well, but it's this is the correct one. So it's just gone into a daily pivot. Still got potential for further downside there. Lower highs, lower lows through that. So still looking soft. We are in a from trading room yesterday. We are in a small. Say small, just normal size. Canadian dollar short actually. So we are short that way at the moment. New Zealand dollar. Let's just run out to have a look at this. Bit of divergence over the highs there. Looking like it might be tippling a little bit back here as well. The Aussie's already gone. The New Zealand dollar seems to have been holding up a little bit better so far. Has got a weekly pivot untouched below, which may be a bit of a draw. It's through its daily actually. It has, when I come down to this hourly, it has really shown its hand a little bit, and also just really followed the Aussie dollar there. Hourly 50 may provide a bit of support. It hasn't been touched before, so may get that far back, but if it starts pushing through here, well, we could see that weekly pivot targeted at 68.50ish. Right, that's it there. Looking, a quick look at the S&Ps. That's where we are. Yesterday pushed up to back towards the all-time highs. Didn't quite get there, but pushing in that direction, and the vaccine side of things really pushing these markets. But you look at it on a 4-hourly, and it's really hardly pushing strongly, is it? And just consolidated. It had a solid push towards the end of the session yesterday, closing up positively for the day, but really a sort of more whipsawy price action running through there. So maybe just because it's back towards the tops there, people wanting to sell into it. We'll see how it goes. And finally, just a quick look at oil on the 60-minute chart here. So oil was selling off, managed to pitch back up through yesterday, managed to pitch back up there. Maybe it's got more upside there, but I just think we're just going to sit in ranges on this oil for a while, with COVID numbers increasing, people or countries closing down, effectively demand on oil really dropping, although there's been the right things being said across from the producers. But we'll see how this goes. As I said, I think it may just end up in a bit of a rangy price action. Anyway, that's it for me. Say nothing significant today in terms of technical economic news, so we're left to the technicals as ever. Have a good one. Bye for now.